Welcome to Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is. It's Friday, December 6th, 2024. My name is CT Dice, and on Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is on the CT Dice Sports channel on YouTube, we pick NBA every Friday, hopefully, and NFL games during the regular season, and also soccer um, picks as well. And the main rule on here is that there's no odds under 2.5. So basically, high risk, high reward. And let's get right into the recap from last week. Last weekend, for the weekend of November 29, 30, and December 1st, 2024. We're going to begin by recapping the NBA, where we're doing great, plus 91.4 units for just this season in the NBA. So a dollar, if you've been here right from the beginning, a dollar gets you $91.40. $10, you're back. You're getting about $914, and for $100 you're getting about $9,140 over the course of the season for one unit. Basically, however you break it down, you're positive 91.4 units. So I'm going to go through the NBA recap here really quickly. Last week, another good week, plus 11 units. Two games that didn't come through at all. Thought the Cleveland Cavaliers could go at the Atlanta Hawks and beat the Atlanta Hawks comfortably. That didn't happen. The Hawks won 117-101. Detroit Pistons at the Indiana Pacers. Thought the Indiana Pacers at home would win comfortably against Detroit Pistons. That did not happen. I guess we can see now that the Pacers are not a really good team. After all, the Pistons won at Indiana, 130-106. The games that did come through, Boston Celtics at the Chicago Bulls. That a game ended 138-129, really high scoring. First half, 67-67, and the first quarter, Boston won the first quarter 39-30. That means the first quarter did come through over 34.5 points for the Boston Celtics. They scored over 65 points in the first half and also scored over 132 points for the full game. So the Boston Celtics did come through there on high odds out of 4.4, 4.0, and 3.5 for the Boston Celtics. And then the Sacramento Kings went to the Portland Trail Blazers, lost 106-115 to the Portland Trail Blazers, halftime 50-54 in favor of the Portland Trail Blazers. I thought the Trailblazers here, catching the Sacramento Kings on the back-to-back, would win comfortably. They did win by 9, so they covered the first half to win by 4. They were underdogs actually in this game, so they covered the first half to win by over 3 points. They also won the full game by over 4, by more than 5 points. They won the game by 9. Basically, they did not cover to score over 60 points or over 117 points. Still a very good week, 37 units placed, 48.1 back at plus 11.1 units for that, and for the season plus 91.4 units. And I'm going to get through this more quickly. I'm going to go to soccer here. Decent week in soccer as well. West Ham versus Arsenal. Thought that West Ham could win. That did not happen. Arsenal beat them comfortably 5-2. Mainz versus Hoffenheim. Mainz won 2-0, so they covered to win by a 2-goal gap. They didn't score 3 goals or 4 goals. That didn't come through. St. Pauli versus Holstein Kiel. That did come through. I'm going to be targeting Holstein Kiel and Bochum all season in the German Bundesliga. They lost 3-1 away from home to St. Pauli. So St. Pauli did score over 2.5 goals and won by more than 1 goal. They didn't cover the 3.5 out of 10. That's good. They cover what we needed from that. Mainz at home versus Hoffenheim. They won 2-0. Mainz covered winning by 2. They didn't score 3 or 4 goals in that game versus Hoffenheim. And Werder Bremen versus Stuttgart. Thought Werder Bremen could win Stuttgart coming from the Champions League. That game ended 2-2. Werder Bremen did not win the game. It ended as a tie. Man City versus Nottingham Forest. I thought Man City would go into Liverpool, have a good game, maybe draw or win the game, and then struggle against Forest. That did not happen. They lost 2-0 to Liverpool, and they now came back here and beat Forest 3-0. Augsburg versus Bochum. Augsburg was at home. Thought they could win comfortably by over 2 goals, score over 3 or 4 goals. That did not happen. They won just 1-0 against Bochum. We're still going to be targeting these 2 bad teams in the German Bundesliga, Holstein Kiel and Bochum. For the week, 32 units placed, 32.4 back, just a positive 0.4 units. Still positive in soccer, plus 3.35 units. I want to get that up. still doing pretty good. We'll take that right now, considering where we're at soccer. For the NFL, 5 games, only one did come through. The Buffalo Bills at home versus the San Francisco 49ers in a snow game. The team that understands how to play in snow, they beat out the sunny California team 5. 10 of the other games didn't come through. Thought the Minnesota Vikings would win the Arizona Cardinals at home comfortably by over 2 touchdowns. That didn't happen. LA Rams at the New Orleans Saints thought they could score over 61, 21-14. Saints actually suck. LA Chargers at the Atlanta Falcons thought the Chargers could win comfortably. They won by only 4, not more, but more than 9. Probably lucky to win that game against the Atlanta Falcons. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won 26-23 against the Carolina Panthers. Thought they could blow them out away from home by over 16 points. That didn't happen as well. For the week, 15 units placed, 2 back, -3, and we're now down to a positive 15.45. Still good in the NFL. And for the picks for the weekend of game week 13, and also on Friday, December 6th in the NBA, and also the weekend, basically December 6th, 7, and 8. For the NBA, we're going to start with the NBA here. For December 6th, got 4 games. LA Lakers going to the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks are playing pretty well, so I'm going to be backing the Atlanta Hawks here. They're 3 points favorite at home, total over 230. I said Atlanta Hawks wins the first half by 7. Full game by 13, scores over 63 points, and scores over 123 points against the LA Lakers that just lost by over 40 against the Miami Heat. I think they will be prepared here to play well, but the Atlanta Hawks have also been playing well recently. I see a chance that they could win comfortably here, at least score a lot of points against the LA Lakers, led by JJ Redick. Milwaukee Bucks at the Boston Celtics. This is going to be a fun game on Friday, December 6th. The Boston Celtics laying 6 point over under 230. I think the Celtics normally first quarter score over 34 points. Win the first half by 9, score over 64 in the first half, and score over 123 for the full game. It's going to be a tough game. Milwaukee's playing a whole lot better, but the Celtics at home, they're going to be prepared. And if they're fully healthy with Porzingis coming back and probably Jason Tatum playing this game, as he didn't play on Wednesday, December 4th, I think they could win Milwaukee comfortably, at least score a lot of points in the game at home. Our Minnesota Timberwolves at the Golden State Warriors here. Our Warriors are favored by 2. The Golden State Warriors rested Steph Curry on Thursday, December 5th against the Houston Rockets that did win that game. So Curry should be back. Draymond Green probably could be back here. Recording this, no injury report yet, so Draymond Green would also be back for this game. But I like Minnesota Timberwolves playing a little bit better away from home. I'm catching the Golden State Warriors on a back-to-back to win the first half by 5, full game by 7, score over 60 points in the first half, and also score over 118 points for the full game. With the Jazz at the Portland Trail Blazers, 2 teams that are not really good, but at least one team is trying to win games, which is the Portland Trail Blazers. They're going to be at home. I'm going to be backing them to win by over first half by over 7, full game by over 11, score over 61 in the first half, and over 120 for the full game as well. And now 2 soccer picks for the week. I'm going to focus mainly on the Bundesliga. 1 game from the English Premier League, Aston Villa versus Southampton. The Aston Villa at home could score over 3.5 goals out of 4. Southampton basically finds a way to give people goals, and if they do that here at Villa Park, they would probably get up to 4 goals scored against them. Hosting Kiel versus RB Leipzig. Hosting Kiel is at home against Leipzig. I like Leipzig here, getting Hosting Kiel. So Leipzig wins by more than 2 goal gap, scores over 3 goals and over 4 goals in the game. As well, also Borussia Mönchengladbach is at home versus Dortmund. I'm gonna go with Dortmund here to win by more than 2 goal gap, score over 3 goals, and also score over 4 goals possibly away from home. And then finally, for soccer here, Bochum at home versus Werder Bremen, Saturday, December 7th. I'm going to go here with Bremen to score over 2.5 goals out of 3.75, 3 units. Bremen team total over 3.5 out of 10. $1 to give you $10 back, 2 units. Bremen also to win by 2 goals and also to win by 3 goals. I'm just going against Bochum here. And finally, we're going to take a look at the NFL picks for putting money where the mouth is, basically alternate spreads and totals here. I think the Minnesota Vikings at home could win comfortably against the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins might not be fully healthy. This might be a chance for that pass rush to get to him, and the Vikings actually score comfortably against a non-existent pass rush that actually showed up against the Chargers. Buffalo Bills are the LA Rams. The Buffalo Bills here travel to California, beat by over 2 touchdowns the LA Rams. This might be a tough spot for the Rams coming back home after winning the New Orleans Saints last week. Chicago Bears are the San Francisco 49ers. I like Chicago Bears here, changing their coach, a little lift. San Francisco 49ers struggling with injuries. Christian McCaffrey probably will not play that game. Trent Williams out. Nick Bosa struggling with injury. I think here is a tough sport. Chicago Bears defense, in my opinion, is still a decent defense. If that offense can get into gear, this could be an upset here in California for the Chicago Bears. Jacksonville Jaguars and Tennessee Titans. These are two bad teams, but at least one team, in my opinion, is trying to win. Trevor Lawrence is out for the season, so Mac Jones comes in. I like Tennessee Titans at home. They're laying 0.5 here. I think they could win by over 2 touchdowns at home comfortably. New York Jets are the Miami Dolphins. Like a high-scoring game here in Miami. If Aaron Rodgers can put up any decent amount of points, I would say 20, 25 points, then the Miami Dolphins can score 30 or more points against this Jets defense that, in my opinion, is overrated. And the Seattle Seahawks are the Arizona Cardinals. Our Cardinals favored by 2.5, over under 44.5. So it goes over 59 points. The last game was a 16th victory for the Seattle Seahawks at home against the Arizona Cardinals. I say this will be the opposite of that, and there's going to be more points scored in this game. It's a divisional game, can get a little bit grimy and not a lot of points scored, but I like over 59 here. So that will be it for this week for Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is. Don't forget, if you've got any value, you like this, you have any comments, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment here on YouTube. Peace.